Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here at the Cantina Corner show on YouTube. If you're here watching on YouTube, thank you very much. This is another iteration of It's Been a Long Week. And for me, I feel like shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like ass. It's been a horrible week. Working hard, 50 plus hours this week. Yeah, I'm fried. I'm glad it's over for me. But I think the week just got a little bit longer because tomorrow, which is Friday, tomorrow, Friday, because I'm here recording this on Thursday night, we are possibly getting a Obi-Wan sneak peek teaser trailer, like just a little teensy tiny bit of something. And I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so because I'm so excited for this. I guess you could call it a mini series, sort of. I'll get into all the details, but it's going to be kind of like a short 6-episode series. The Obi-Wan show that's supposed to be premiering on Disney Plus here in 2022, this upcoming year. So I'm really fucking stoked for that. Obviously, we had The Mandalorian come out. Mandalorian was fantastic. We just saw the trailer for the Boba Fett show that I did a reaction on. That's going to be coming out, the Book of Boba Fett. That looks really good for what little we saw so far. And then now we are getting some possibility of tomorrow, Friday, November 12th. I don't know exactly what time. Like I said, this is just kind of like out in the wind. There's a possibility that we're going to get a little taste of what the Obi-Wan show can, give us. And honestly, they're fucking killing it with these TV shows. You say what you want about the movies. I personally was not a fan of the last three. 7, 8, and 9, not my cup of tea. Enjoyable to watch as far as like entertainment value, but if you're looking at it from a Star Wars standpoint, I'm not really okay with them. They are what they are. So I used to say that about the original trilogy, and then I got older and it made more sense, and I can appreciate them more, especially after those fucking movies came out. Makes them look like a gold, and it is what it is. So I know there's a lot of differing opinions on when it comes to which trilogy, or I should say which third of the franchise. Yeah, because it's like a trilogy of trilogies. I guess if you want to put it like that, trilogy of trilogies. We had the original 4, 5, and 6, then we went back to 1, 2, and 3, and then we had 7, 8, and 9. So it kind of went all over the place. I'm gonna coin that phrase, trilogy of trilogies. That's pretty good in my opinion. So I have the only thing that I was able to come across with help from the other guys here on the show, Cody and Nick and stuff like that. There was apparently a leaked sizzle reel that was sent out today or last night at some point recently. And anywhere I tried to find it to get it prepped for so I can talk about this, hopefully leading into tomorrow if we actually get the Obi-Wan stuff, I wanted to see that sizzle reel and react here with you guys on it. Now, from what I've heard, this sizzle reel is former clips, like previous clips of him from the movies. Obviously, Ewan McGregor. I'm sure they're going to throw in, some old school Obi-Wan clips in there too, for some nostalgia factor. But it seems like it's going to be that with possibly some concept art from what I've been reading. So what I want to do, we're just going to get right into this. I'm going to watch the sizzle reel. We're going to watch that. And then I have some info that I'm going to go over, some rumors and stuff like that are possibly happening with this show, kind of some juicy, fun stuff that we can get into. And we'll just go from there. So, oh, by the way, as you can see right here, we have a nice new fresh logo that we just got procured from a fantastic artist. I feel horrible because I don't know her name off the top of my head right now, but I will have Cody, fix that tomorrow. He can kind of throw that out there now that we can use this logo. So yeah, it's nice, it's fancy, it's beautiful, fucking love it. As you can see, it's very Star Wars-esque. I'm going to show you here a bigger look at it, since we're getting into the Star Wars. This is, the whole basis of where I came up with the name. As you can see right here, you've got your little TIE fighters off in the distance. You got this nice space city right here. The Cantina Corner shining in the front. It's a beautiful logo. So let us know what you think of the kind of new revised look of our logo that we're going to be slapping on everything. Yeah, I think it's great. It's gorgeous, fucking gorgeous. But okay, that's out of the way. Let's get into the reaction of the sizzle reel. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
This character to come back. The fans have been waiting long enough,
Something that's extremely exciting is the return of obviously Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Boom! the man himself.
This is quite a dark time that we're coming into with him. Just being a Jedi, it's not safe. There's Jedi hunters out there.
At least he has this one task left, which is to keep Luke safe.
That's definitely a starting place for our story. The interesting thing is going to be where it goes from there.
See, that's going to be fun. And now that they're, because I hated, you know, it made sense obviously that they left it off right there because the next movie leads into them being older, but I'm hoping, I pray that we're going to get like some young Luke, some young Leia, like seeing like that progression with him in here. I know it's only 6 episodes, but we'll get into more of that afterwards. Sorry, I'm just super excited to talk about this. Let's continue. Oh.
The most beautiful thing of all is that it's brought me back together with Hayden.
We are bringing back Hayden Christensen to reprise the role of Darth Vader.
Yes.
We couldn't tell the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi without addressing Anakin or Vader.
Oh my God. Hayden!
Another swing at each other might be quite satisfying for everybody. We
Oh.
hope that you enjoy it as much as we enjoy making it. There's a hunger for...
Oh my God. Oh, Hayden, you beautiful son of a bitch. Say what you want about his acting in, you know, those movies and stuff like that. Just having him back as Vader is huge. Now, I don't know. I don't think I found any confirmation that we're going to get James Earl Jones, you know, voicing Vader. I don't know if that's going to be the case or if they're going to, you know, go a different route to make it sound as close as possible, which, you know, James Earl Jones is getting up there in age. Who knows if he's got it in him, you know, to get the voice lines out. But I mean, it's anytime they've shown Vader recently, you know, it's perfect. So we'll see on that fact. But just seeing the smile on Ewan McGregor's face when he's talking about, you know, throwing sabers, you know, and how, you know, people would appreciate that. You're goddamn right, I will. All right. Some of the best fight scenes we've ever had in Star Wars was between Ewan McGregor and Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. Sorry, I was getting tongue-tied there. Those battles, like the Revenge of the Sith, episode 3, when they're fighting, I'm going to feel so stupid if I get this wrong, but Mustafar, I think it was it Mustafar? Yeah, well, anyways, it was the lava planet. Sorry, I got a million things going on in my head right now with all this information. That scene with the music, just perfection. I mean, you can't get fights like that anymore, you know, and it's like, there's been no better fights than those movies. The ferocity of it, the quickness, the acrobatics, you know, the music, the settings, it's just fucking a duelist's dream. All right. That's every kid's dream when you were growing up watching Star Wars, was to do that with your friends or your, you know, enemies or whatever. And to watch it play out on screen like that. Oh God, you just beautiful. So obviously Vader, you know, from what we've seen, the fastest I think we've ever seen Vader fight was in Rogue One, when he was kind of quick killing people in the fucking ship when they were trying to get the Death Star plans for the rebellion. So that's the fastest we've ever seen him like go through people and do stuff. Otherwise, usually it's been pretty stiff movement fighting, I guess. I don't know if that's due to his burns in the suit and stuff like that. We've never really seen him go ham as Vader. He's just kind of been more stoic with it, you know? So I don't know how that's going to play out, because if Obi-Wan, maybe because he's older, he can't move that much, but then you look at Yoda and it could have to do with his race. I don't know. The fights may be a little different than what we're used to in the original, or I should say the prequel trilogy, but it'll still be cool knowing that that's Hayden Christensen and having Ewan McGregor going at it again and being on screen again. I mean, their chemistry was awesome. I mean, you say what you want about Hayden Christensen's, you know, acting ability, and he was whiny and bitchy and yada yada, but their chemistry together was perfect. You can't deny that. No one can convince me otherwise. Their chemistry was great, and that's what made that whole relationship great. All right, when you have such a legendary fallout, friendship, you know, brotherly love type of thing, you have to have good chemistry, and they knocked it out of the park. So to have them back again in this series to continue on that, to see where that progresses, is going to be phenomenal. Just hands down fucking phenomenal. If they do it right, which I have no doubt so far with, you know, The Mandalorian and what we've seen of the Book of Boba Fett. There's a big, great 99% chance that it's just going to be as good, if not the most epic 6 episodes ever. So if we look here, I had some stuff. One of the concepts, I don't know if this is a concept picture or actual picture, but you can see here when I was trying to find the video, I did come across this image right here. As you can see, it shows Obi-Wan. You know, he's still got the beard, obviously, the short hair, or not his hair that he had. He looks old, grayed out a little bit. I mean, it's a pretty cool shot. And, you know, from what I would assume from this image, you know, he's on Tatooine, you know, because that's where he dropped off baby Luke and wandered off into the desert. And as you know from episode 4, A New Hope, you know, that's where they find him living out in the desert. So I'm assuming that's where this takes place. If it's something else, I'd be very surprised. But yeah, like it says right here, the real featured no footage, which we just watched, no new footage, stuff like that. You get to see that. And then there was another concept art, you know, when I was reading here about Hayden, you know, getting the confirmation that he's going to be in the show. This was one of the concept arts right here that you see him in the tank, you know, the healing tanks. So it'll be interesting if they show him without the helmet on, which they talk about in this article, you know, that there's a possibility of, you know, helmet off interactions, which would be really cool, because the only time you've ever gotten Vader's helmet off was in the end of episode 6, you know, when the Death Star's about to blow, you know, and Luke's got him on the ground sitting there talking to him. And, you know, he's like, you know, take my mask off so I can see you with my real eyes and all that. And he's like, you know, you're going to die. Like, that was the only time. So it'll be very, very interesting to see it. Well, no, I take that back. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You do see him as they're putting the helmet on, but, you know, it's never comes off after the point. So it'll be interesting to see how he looks, because in episode 3, he was all thrashed. And I don't know if it's like healed or, you know, what they're going to do with that. So that'll be really, really cool to see. And then obviously, I mean, Ewan McGregor is just he's a god on screen. I mean, the dude's hilarious. He's got swag. He can fight. That is the one thing I will give both those guys. They went through training hell to learn how to fight like that. So to be able to see the fights, be able to see the interactions with them again, you know, on that different level, because we only got a taste of that in the end of episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. We only got to see a little bit of that, you know, break of, like, you know, their connection. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. I did read in these articles here for this that there is rumor that we will get young Luke, young Leia, like I mentioned before. You know, obviously I said I hope they do, because it's just rumor from what we're seeing. There's a lot of people reprising their roles. You know, I think it said right here. Yeah, this is the part where they were talking about the rumor, or the people coming back to reprise their roles. It says right here, Joel Edgerton reprising his role as Owen Lars, which was the stepbrother of Anakin and the guardian of Luke Skywalker. So it says a younger version of him and Leia are also rumored. So we're going to get to see them not just as babies. You know, we're going to see them in a younger version, like kids or something like that, which will be really interesting, because you get a lot of Luke in episode 4 where he's talking about growing up on Tatooine, wanting to be, you know, going into space and explore and do all that stuff. And it'll be interesting to see him as a kid start having those moments where, you know, he's tired of being a farmer. You know, he doesn't want to do this shit anymore. He doesn't want to be on this planet. Like, it'll be interesting to see how much they progress with that, or even just show us a taste of it. We get to see a different side of Luke, which will be cool. That'll be really cool, because, I mean, obviously this whole series started on Luke Skywalker. So it'll be really, really awesome to see that, you know, play out. Other than that, I mean, I'm just really hyped. I hope this happens tomorrow. I pray it does, because that'll be the best Friday in a long time. Like I said, it's been a long week for me. I feel like crap. And I'm hoping that's going to be the cure that I need right there to just fix everything. Just give me my Obi-Wan. Give me my Ewan. I want it. It's my Ewan, and I want it now. Now. Sorry. Getting a little heated. I want this trailer to happen. So tell me what you think. Are you excited about this coming out or possibly coming out? Let me know what your thoughts are on the series that they've come out with so far. And definitely smash that like button here on the video. Subscribe to us here on YouTube. Follow us over on the social medias. As you can see, you know, like I showed you here, we've got the new logo. We've got some other things in the works to try to polish off the show a little bit, make it more eye appealing for you guys, and you know, just a little bit more professional. You know, we don't want to look like we're just throwing shit together. You know, we're really working on this for you guys. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you as always. And as you've always heard me say, if you haven't, go fuck yourself. Watch something else, or just keep watching. Like or unlike, I don't care. But I enjoyed putting out this content for you guys, and yeah, you have a great fucking weekend. Stay tuned tomorrow, because if this comes out, we are doing an episode tomorrow, but if this comes out, you bet your fucking ass we're going to be talking about it, and we're going to be watching it and reacting to it live. So tune in for that. Have a great fucking day, night, afternoon, whatever it is, and I will catch you next time. See you.